Verse 17. And on the 15th day of this month is the feast unleavened bread shall be eaten for 7 days. Poor deers, they ran away because of that noise. Verse 18. On the first day I was like, what the heck was that? On the first day you shall have a holy convocation. You shall do no customary
With Chewy, get their mealtime match delivered in a splash. Neptune has a thing for fish.
customary, I was right, work. Verse 19, and you shall present an offering made by fire as a burnt offering to the Lord. 2 young bulls, 1 ram, and 7 lambs in their first year. Be sure they are without blemish. Verse 20, their grain offering shall be a fine flour mixed with oil, 3/10 of an excuse me ephah. You shall offer for a bull and 2/10 for a ram. Verse 21, you shall offer 1/10 of an ephah for each of the 7 lambs. Verse 22, also 1 goat as a sin offering to make atonement for you. Verse 23, you shall offer these besides the burnt offering of the morning, which is for a regular burnt offering. Verse 24, in this manner you shall offer the food of the offering made by fire daily for 7 days as a sweet aroma to the Lord. It shall be offered besides the regular burnt offering and its drink offering. Verse 25, and on the 7th day you shall have a holy convocation. You shall do no customary work. Verse 26, also on the day of the first fruit, when you bring a new grain offering to the Lord at your feast of weeks, you shall have a holy convocation. You shall do no customary work. Verse 27, you shall present a burnt offering as a sweet aroma to the Lord, 2 young bulls, 1 ram, and 7 lambs in their first year. Verse 28, with their grain offering of a fine flour mixed with oil, 3/10 of an ephah for each bull, 2/10 for the 1 ram. Verse 29, and 1/10 of each of the 7 lambs. Verse 30, also 1 kid of the goats to make atonement for you. Verse 31, be sure they were without blemish. You shall present them with their drink offerings besides the regular burnt offering with its grain offering. Nice. I'm going to do chapter 29 and then chapter 30 and then I'm going to do my unaccount. And Numbers chapter 29 verse 1. And in the 7th month on the first day of the month you shall have a holy convocation. You shall do no customary work for you. It is a day of blowing the trumpets. Verse 2. You shall offer a burnt offering as a sweet aroma to the Lord, one young bull and one ram and 7 lambs in their first year without blemish. Verse 3. Their grain offerings shall be fine flour mixed with oil 3/10 of an ephah for the bull, 2/10 for the ram. Verse 4. And 1/10 for each of the 7 lambs. Verse 5. Also, 1 kid of the goats as a sin offering to make atonement for you. Verse 6. Besides, the burnt offering with its grain offering for the new moon, the regular burnt offering with its grain offering and their drink offerings according to their oh, ordinance as a sweet aroma and offering made by fire to the Lord. Verse 7. On the 10th day of the 7th month you shall have a holy convocation. You shall afflict your souls. You shall not do any work. Verse 8. You shall present a burnt offering to the Lord as a sweet aroma, 1 young bull, 1 ram, and 7 lambs in their first year, because sure they are without blemish. Verse 9. Their grain offering shall be of fine flour mixed with oil, 3/10 of an ephah for the bull, 2/10 for the ram, for the 1 ram. Verse 10. And 1/10 for each of the 7 lambs. Verse 11. Also 1 kid of the goats as a sin offering, besides the sin offering for atonement, the regular burnt offering with its grain offering and their drink offerings. Verse 12. On the 15th day of the 7th month you shall have a holy convocation. You shall do no customary work, and you shall keep a feast to the Lord 7 days. Verse 17. Wow. 13. You shall present a burnt offering, an offering made by fire as a sweet aroma to the Lord, 13 young bulls, 2 rams, and 14 lambs in their first year. They shall be without blemish. Verse 14. Their grain offering shall be of fine flour mixed with oil 3/10 of an ephah for each of the 13 bulls, 2/10 for each of the 2 rams. Verse 15. And 1/10 for each of the 14 lambs. Verse 16. Also 1 kid of the goats as a sin offering, besides the regular burnt offering, its grain offering, and its drink offering. Verse 17. On the 2nd day present 12 young bulls, 2 rams, 14 lambs in their first year without blemish. Verse 18. And their grain offering and their drink offerings for the bulls, for the rams, and for the lambs by their numbers according to the ordinance Verse 19. Also 1 kid of the goats as a sin offering, besides the regular burnt offering with its grain offering and their drink offerings. Verse 20. On the 3rd day present 11 bulls, 2 rams, 14 lambs in their first year without blemish. Verse 21. And their grain offering and their drink offerings for the bulls, for the rams, and for the lambs by their number according to the to the